This is Dr. Farmer. I wanted to take a moment to show you how to complete discussion questions in our class. Discussion questions are a very important part of the class. It tells me that you're participating and you're reading. In order to complete the discussion questions, the first thing you need to do is read the chapter. Once you've read the chapter, you go to discussions, and then you'll see the list of the discussions for every week of the class. For week 1, you see here, every week has a Q&A forum. This is a place where you can ask me or your peers any questions related to that week's assignments or chapter. After the Q&A forum, you see the discussion questions for the week. You read the question. Again, you've already read the chapter, so you read the question. While individuals can be dysfunctional, so can families, workplaces, occupations, and neighborhood. What are some examples of dysfunctional or abnormal workplaces or occupations that fit this description? Describe the features that were dysfunctional, for example, vindictive personnel, chaotic management, rules that kept changes, confusion, blaming, and unethical practices. So once I figure out my answer, what I usually do is open up a word processing application and I type my answers there. This allows me to check for misspelling and grammar. And once I've completed my answer, I simply cut and paste it into the question, where the question is. So to post my answer, I go to dysfunctional behavior. I select it, start a new thread. The box opens and I simply paste. I'll name it. I usually go with my last name and I post it. Now I've responded to question 1. I want to do the same with question 2. Mental health, society. I've already typed my answer. I copy, I paste it. Start a new thread. And I put my last name. Post it. So now I've answered both questions. Remember, the discussion questions have 3 parts. First part is answer the questions. The second part is respond to a peer. The third part is go online at least 2 separate times a week. So answer 2 questions, that's the first 2. Respond to 2 peers, that's the second 2. And then go online at least twice, that's the third 2. If you look at the syllabus, it says 2 by 2 by 2. So now I have to go back. I've answered the questions. I'll go back the next day. I'll look at peers who've responded. And I'll select the peer that I want to respond to. Since no one's responded, I'll just use my response as an example. And I just simply hit reply. Again, I've already typed up my response. And I'll simply paste it into the reply box. Farmer, post. I've responded to 1 peer. Now I go to the other question and I respond to a different peer. Reply. Now I've met the requirement. I've gone online and answered 2 questions. I've responded to 2 peers and I did it on 2 separate days. My recommendation is that you answer the questions by the first deadline of the week, and then you respond to peers after the first deadline of the week, but by the second deadline of the week. See the syllabus for deadline times and dates. I hope this has been helpful. Have a good day.